Hello, Ayan.
Good evening, sir.
Can you listen to us?
Yes, sir.
That's nice. How you pronounce your name? Ayan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, Ayan. So, how are you doing?
Good, sir. Thank you.
When is your interview?
16th March, sir.
16th.
Yes, sir.
So it's very close.
Yes, sir.
16th. What did you say?
March, sir. Next month.
Okay, so it is still you still have time in your hands. Fine. So I'm saying your deaf. You can be really grilled on your deaf. There's so much of information here. Have you prepared fully on your deaf?
Yes, sir. I'm working more on it.
Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, there can be, unlimited number of questions. Your father is from civil service. And Rajgarh, your electrical engineer, your CGPA is simply too good. So they will expect you to not miss anything on electrical engineering.
Yes.
And then you have been very active in co-curricular and extracurricular activities and many medals to your credit. And you are a chess sort of master. Yes. So you have a lot to your credit.
Thank you, sir.
That's good. That makes us happy when we see youngster doing so good. So, Ayan, let us know how you will like to go about. You want? I'm told that you want one-to-one interaction with us.
Yes, sir. Sir, possible questions or as you deem fit, sir.
Hmm?
Sir, I will any mock interview or practice questions or whatever you can suggest, sir. Areas I should focus on or how to improve, sir.
First, let us know from you what you will like. What are the doubts in your mind?
Sir, I'm slightly confused about the interview about the role of knowledge versus analytical thinking and behavioral aspects.
Analytical
And sir, personality about the personality aspects. Sir,
fine. How are you preparing, by the way?
sir, as in sir, content wise.
Content-wise.
Sir, for DAF, sir, I googled about everything. I looked at previous year transcripts, did similar questions, and all the basic information about all the DAF details, sir.
Okay. Have you seen the government websites of Madhya Pradesh?
Sir, Bhopal and Delhi, I have seen the basic things, sir.
You should study government website, the state government's website on Madhya Pradesh, about Jabalpur, about things which are important, and what the government has to say.
Yes.
You will find the version of government on these websites, and anything and everything which is happening and connected with the Madhya Pradesh, you should cover it.
Yes.
Next is your electrical engineering. Electrical engineering is very vibrant topic these days. Green energy.
Yes.
So all green energy sources of green energy geared to generating electricity in the green manner. Be it solar or be it wind or tidal or whatever.
Yes.
So you need to be you should be clear on, about your understanding on this electrical engineering, the things which are in common parlance.
Yes.
Which will come to the mind of like I'm not an electrical engineer, but if I am on the interview board, what will come to my mind? Think that way.
Yes.
So things which may come to my mind is green energy, or
Yes.
how to make thermal energy less polluting, how to conserve loss of energy during transmission or during conversion from one form to other form,
Yes.
electrical theft, distribution losses. These are the things which comes to the mind, or the risk associated with hydropower. We are going for mega hydro projects in the Himalayan regions, which are said to be seismically unstable.
Yes.
So think like that. If somebody who is not an electrical engineer and he sees that you are BTech in electrical engineering, what will come to his mind?
Yes, sir.
So such topics will come to his mind. Some mega hydroelectric power project China is building, constructing on higher Himalayan reaches. Then we have problem with Pakistan because of industry.
Yes.
We want to build, run of the course hydroelectric power project, and they are China, Pakistan is objecting. So we are even thinking of revisiting Indus Water Treaty.
Yes, sir.
So see, from electrical energy, a question like this can also come.
Yes, sir.
Because recently Pakistan has raised objection to 2 hydroelectric power projects in Jain. All right, then here chess and so many championships which you have been medals which you have learned and all that. And as about the topic, current topics, actually general awareness. So
Yes.
what is floating is which is contemporary in nature that you cannot miss.
Yes.
Like what was the headline today about border areas along LAC?
Sorry, sir. I will check.
Government of India has adopted a program to modernize border villages along LAC and give them connectivity. Some 4,000 or 5,000 crore project has been approved by cabinet. Of which 2,500 crore will go for giving connectivity to the border areas. So these contemporary issues you should not miss.
Yes.
This is current happening in the current times. So then there are
Yes.
contemporary issues where you should have profile of some 3 to 4 years, like Galwan Valley.
Yes.
It is not current. It happened in the recent past, but it is alive. So there are issues which are alive, which happened some time back, but are still alive.
Yes.
So you should cover all those issues. But then, like LSC, there are skirmishes on LSC.
Yes.
So what will come to the mind of a board member? The skirmishes which are recent in nature, not those which happened some 10 years or 15 years back. So skirmishes is an issue which is always alive. But when thinking or talking of the specific, then most likely the recent one will come to the mind of board member, and you will be asked on that. So this is how you strategize your preparation on content collection,
Yes, sir.
right? Now,
Yes.
my colleague will also like to say something. You can address your question. Next question to him.
Ayan,
Good
are you
evening,
working
sir.
somewhere now?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Now tell me a few things. You mentioned chess, and you
Yes.
have played in the national tournament also. What is Queen's Gambit declined?
Sir, Queen's Gambit is an opening which starts with E4, E5, D4, D5, C4. It is, sir, a trap that white plays. It is declined if the opponent black does not capture the C4 pawn.
And what he could otherwise do to accept the gambit?
Sir, he would accept the gambit if he takes the C4 pawn with his D5 pawn.
Okay. Now, recently, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif,
Yes, sir.
he made a statement wherein he said that it was a mistake to fight wars with India and to support terrorism, etc. So, do you think he was genuine, or was it a kind of a Queen's Gambit?
Sir, I believe there can be both aspects, that there is some level of acceptance that this prolonged war they are maintaining with India has led to the destruction of Pakistan's economy. But at the same time, sir, there is still animosity for Pakistan towards India, and they do not want to establish good relations yet, I feel, sir.
Can you tell me what is Russell's paradox?
Sorry, sir, I have not heard.
Okay. Now, you have given Indian Foreign Service as a choice.
Yes, sir.
What is the basic aim of foreign policy of any country?
Sir, foreign policy seeks to protect a country's national interests as well as to build a friendly relation with other countries and to further global interests, sir.
Okay, all right. So basically, the purpose of asking these questions, because I believe you want a one-to-one interaction and general
Yes,
discussion,
sir.
was just to see how you are responding. And I think you've done well. You are calm and composed in giving responses, and you have given the answers to the best of your ability. Of course, I can. It is not the purpose of this to correct yourself, but I would just like to mention that the basic aim of foreign policy is to protect the safety and security for the safety and security of the country, and to work for an atmosphere or an environment that is conducive to the country's socio-economic development. So that
Thank you,
is
sir.
the basic purpose. But mostly the questions, your optional exam is over, your general studies exam is over. So the questions now will be mostly based on your DAF. So you should carefully go through your DAF, whatever you have said, and
Yes.
you cannot anticipate what will be the composition of the board. So there may be members who have deep knowledge of the subject, or otherwise there may be members who do not have such a deep knowledge of the subject that you have. But you should still study it, and you should study it in the context of what is happening around you. For instance, electrical engineering. What are the new developments happening? What is in the news? Any new initiatives taken in the recent budget? So these are the things that you should have a look. Like, for instance, you have been working with the blind. So what are the NGOs which are working for blind? You are from
Yes.
Jabalpur, so you should be expected to know something about Jabalpur, about Rani Durgavati and
Yes.
her importance in history. And 20% questions will be from current affairs. When is your interview?
16th March, sir.
So you still have a lot of time, and start reading newspapers carefully.
Yes.
And about a week before the interview, you read it more carefully. So,
Yes.
And so most questions, and specifically those news items or articles which appear in newspapers related to your subjects.
Yes.
So that is something that you should focus on. You give, I think the way your mannerism conveys confidence, calm, and composure, which is very good for the interview. So you keep it up. And any questions you have, specific questions?
No, sir. No specific questions.
One question that it is not generally asked, but still you should mentally prepare yourself is, if you have done BTech in electrical engineering, why do you want to join civil services?
Yes.
So that you should have a mental answer ready, that Government of India allows this opportunity to people from different backgrounds to come and join civil services, and these are also offered as optionals. So that is something that you should keep as in your mind. Why do you want to join civil services? There can be multiple of answers to this question. Why
Yes.
you want to join the civil services? So you keep some answer ready in your mind.
Yes.
Someone may ask you. Then always look out for things which you feel may be related to your area of study. So if, for instance, you have given Indian Foreign Service as a choice, so there has been earthquake in Turkey and Syria.
Yes.
Turkey, we have a lot of differences, and Turkey has very close relations with Pakistan economically and militarily. And why did we offer assistance on humanitarian grounds? So these kind of things. Between now and 16th March, other things may come up. We are going to host two important summits, G20 and SU. So you do not have to go into deep background, but you
Yes.
should generally be aware of that this is happening and what these organizations stand for. You will find that the External Affairs Minister recently visited Fiji for a World
Yes.
Hindi Conference. So World Hindi Conference is an alibi, but the basic thing is that he wanted to be present in Pacific countries where other people were also there. So it is like what we call the soft power. So it is like reaching out to the Pacific countries
Yes.
our context. So these kind of things you should, otherwise why should External Affairs Minister travel all the way to a country which you can't have some difficulty, finding on a map. So, what is our connection with Fiji? So, when your interview takes place in March, by that time this will be a bit past the date, but there may be some new things happening. So you have some background on that.
Yes.
Whatever comes in the papers.
Well, so most of the things have already been shared with you. Follow news, current affairs closely, because these are the things which comes first to the mind of board members.
Yes.
So don't miss any headline and focus on first 2-3 paras of the news item. Journalist will give his best in first 2-3 paras. Why? Because reader has a limited attention span and reader has limited time. So take advantage of that compulsion of journalists. You will get the best of the news in first 2-3 paras. Focus on that. So that will keep you abreast on current affairs. What is happening around? Because this is what comes to the mind of anybody. And the interview may start from there. All right. Second is issues which are alive.
Yes.
So I will advise you, if you are not already covering, start reading E-Explained part of Indian Express. Hindu also carry this kind of this thing in there, this opinion, and E-Explained Hindu also carries it, right? So their content is good, in my opinion. All right. So the issues which are alive, which are old in nature but are alive, you will get those issues there, and you will get authentic information there. All right. You go to the online version of it, you subscribe it, log in with your Google account, or you create your own account, and then you subscribe it, and that will give access to their old content.
Yes.
All right. So that will take care of your this thing, issues which are contemporary, which are alive, which comes to the mind.
Yes.
All of the things which are dead, which people have forgotten, they are unlikely to be asked. But things which are alive, which are in circulation, people are talking about, commentators are commenting on that, government is giving some statement or opinion, these are the issues which come to the mind. And of course, your death.
Yes.
Current issues which are not current but are alive, and your death. All right. And of course, your subject and your optional.
Yes.
And subject भी क्या आता है पता है? Supposing अगर मैं आपसे कुछ पूछना चाहूंगा इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग में, तो क्या आएगा मेरे में? I am not a professional electrical engineer. I am not a graduate of electrical engineering.
Yes.
As I told you earlier, the things which are in circulation, which are being talked about, which are being commented upon, those are the things which come to the mind.
Yes.
So if you take care of these things, you will be able to answer most of the question. And if you are not able to answer one odd question or two odd question, don't bother on that. It is personality test. It is not your test of your knowledge. The importance इस बात की होगी कि जो चीज आप नहीं जानते उसको आप कैसे हैंडल कर रहे हो.
Yes.
Is it disturbing you? Is it showing on your face? Is it derailing you? So it should not derail you. It should not disturb you.
Yes.
You should maintain your cool. You should maintain your calm. You should maintain your composure, even if you are not able to answer 2 questions in a row. So there your personality will reflect. Yeah, I don't get perturbed in a difficult situation. It's after all test of your personality. All right, but if you prepare well, then you will not miss more than 1 odd question or 2 odd questions, and that should not bother you. All right, and anything else which you would like to
No, sir. No, not particularly.
That's it, and
Yes, sir.
okay, best of luck.
Okay,
Thank
good
you, sir.
Good wishes.
Make a
Thank you,
this
sir.
thing, plan and follow your preparation as per that plan.
Yes, sir.
If you have not made a plan as yet, then make a plan.
Yes, sir.
And also include enough leisure time in that plan every day.
Yes.
You need to keep yourself relaxed also.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
You should do well.
Thank you.
And best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sure you will get through. You are a capable boy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay. And bye bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.